guys, so we're back on some solo leveling Arise. We've got some info on how the newest water breaker is going to be working. It seems that they are taking certain things from the previous breakers that we have had for this year and implementing it into the pre-anniversary character. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to look at. Now before all of that, make sure to maximize your essence gain. So first things first, as you guys already know, if you haven't already, if you guys do want to support your boy, I've got the 2 extra codes. So if you are a current supporter of mine, double check your inbox. You should have your 500 essence, max mana, power elixir, and then rune fragment, and a weapon exclusive weapon, a hunter exclusive weapon design, Jesus Christ, code already sent to you guys, of course. Again, there will be an additional bonus code coming my way once I cover the championship tournament, and from that I can give you guys 1,000 essence, so that's going to be huge. I'm also eager to see on how that tournament will play out, and in talks of the tournament, head over to the event page, because if you participate in picking a certain someone and winning, I just pick the first person, type out, I just went, screw it, might as well, because type out was #1 on our leaderboard for the global servers. But yeah, just by participating, you get an easy 1k. So overall, that's an easy multi right there, just being given out. 2.5k, can't complain. So easy 2,500. Make sure to maximize it. And once again, if you are a supporter of mine, the links for the giveaways are down below. I will be picking winners in the coming days, because the update is this this Thursday coming basically. And yeah, so we'll be picking the winners for the deluxe pass, because that's going to reset in 5 days, which is beautiful. And then as per usual, I think like a day or two before the update happens, I'll pick a lot of my supporters to get the essence packs. That way you guys have some additional essence coming your way. To be fair, those that win the pack and then get the 2.5k, that's an easy 10k essence right there. So when it comes to SEORIN, it seems that they are going with the sub DPS / breaker route, which I'm all for. You know, I'm not gonna, well, to be fair, that's kind of how things are looking. So yeah, that's fine. So scaling off from HP, that's okay, I'm cool with that. Freezes enemies, we knew that she is going to be playing around the whole core and freezing mechanic. So freezing enemies, that is good, because in the meantime we're going to have to rely on Alicia, and thankfully Alicia does capitalize on doing more damage to enemies that are frozen. So again, that could help us out. So this is where they're taking a few things from the previous breakers that we've had recently. So increases break duration. So this is something that GOTO is capable of doing, and it seems that this is something that they have picked out and applied onto the pre-anniversary breaker. So I can't go wrong with that. You also apply bonus damage to broken enemies. Isn't that what GOTO also applies to? I'm pretty sure that is. But bonus damage if the enemy is in that broken state. So that's a little bit of a plus. Again, if they are keeping that sub DPS potential within this unit, then that bonus damage is not a bad thing at all. Some abilities launching freezing missiles like ESIL, of course. So as you guys know, even when you're extreme evading, ESIL does fire off these little, I say little, but like these swords basically, kind of reminds me of like Gilgamesh. And I believe those swords themselves also deal break damage, so there's a hell of a lot of break coverage going on from ESIL, of course. And so if this is something that they're going to be providing for SEORIN, of course, then I will take that, unless the missiles themselves are more so of just damage, and once the 30 seconds is up, being able to refreeze the enemy. That could be it, but I'm hoping all of that factors in alongside with doing break damage. So yeah, that will honestly just be maximizing the water play or the water breaker. So hopefully that is the case. And then not only that, she's boosting the team's HP and attack. Honestly, boosting the HP did kind of catch me off guard. I thought they were just going to kind of keep it. Well, wait, does Mei Lin have HP? Okay, so where's Mei Lin? Let's have a look. Does she scale off from HP? Oh, she does. Ooh, okay. And what does Alicia do right now? Because to be fair, as it stands, because obviously the newest breaker that we'll have will cater to She does skill of attack. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so clearly when it comes to the newest breaker, obviously it's going to be a support more so for the anniversary unit. However, with how things are looking and with the way that they're kind of setting the foundation for the upcoming water breaker, it clearly does look like that. Obviously Alicia will still be in effect, so to those that are have built up their Alicia, of course, and still want to utilize this unit, then you can do so, because I feel like most will probably have her duped up. And obviously for newcomers too, most, you know, this is one of the star units that you can get your hands on, and so again she will also get a huge buff. Again, this is just a huge, not even an upgrade, like this is a huge elevation for the water element as a whole, because it is kind of needed. Again, I've already spoken about this, and I've already said where with the water breakage, with where they're at, you know, Jiwoo is good with the consistency with the skill that she's providing. In terms of breakage coverage, she was one of the best, I'll give her that, you know, with how quick she was in terms of just kind of spamming back and forth your skills. And then of course she did have some good damage potential at that current moment of time, before we had with where we're at right now with breakers, of course. But again, things have changed. The scaling of breakers has switched up, and unfortunately Jiwoo has kind of slipped behind a little bit. Obviously this is realistically all we've got to work with outside of Anna, of course, and so it was kind of needed, but it seems that we're going to be getting some form of hybrid between GOTO and ESIL. Of course, you know, with GOTO Ruji, it is going to be more so for extending the duration of the breaks. Here it is. So on the first tip, if GOTO Ruji or an ally successfully puts an enemy in the break state, it increases the break duration by 3 seconds. Or if an ally, ooh, okay, I'm curious to see on if they're going to specifically make it so that SEORIN is the only one that can get the additional seconds in play, or if they'll kind of copy and paste this. I'm hoping that they copy and paste it. That'll be fantastic. So with the lance throws, you guys can see again, it will do it'll do the initial damage that it will do. Has some form of weak, well, in this case it will have weak breaks. I'm eager to see on what these ice will do. I mean, it'll probably in a similar fashion to where they'll do maybe around about the same % in damage. Who knows? Obviously with the additional, they'll apply freeze. In this case, of course, ESIL's working with this prey debuff. I don't know if there'll be more for the debuff on the side of with the ice play on hand, but freezing the enemy and having that freeze, that will definitely be at play. So we know that there'll be an attack percentage. Hopefully there'll be a breakage at play, freezing the enemy, and if they want to go above and beyond, I say throw in the an additional debuff towards the enemy. Maybe make it so that making it so that if the enemy is frozen increases the damage, so that with that pairing up with Alicia will make the damage, well, yeah, her damage will be should be a lot more. But I think it will be a no-brainer to where I think with where the water element breakage support is at right now, it is slightly lacking compared to what the other typing are working with, right? I think that's kind of clear as day. So it is going to be a very, I don't want to say easy, but it has a high potential to be a potential must summon.